Hello there, and welcome to an episode of Rantz's Crisandro, of course. And yeah, just a quick video. I just came back from Manchester, really, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Just basically putting all the files onto the system, ready to edit. It's been a long Monday, really, just travelling back. So I haven't been able to do the video, but hopefully you enjoyed the aftermath, because it was quite an interesting game, and it was just a game where we dominated. It didn't get the result that we deserved. I mean, we had a couple of players out who were taken ill, notably COYSW was one of the main ones. Other players to fall for it are Udogi and Skip, who found out a little later on that was the case, but it was good to see Bentancur starting for us again, and we also did have a debut for Werner, of course, and it was he played. I mean, I know it was going to get a lot of stick because he didn't score a goal, but then it was his first game in a while. Germany's in the middle of a mid-season break, so chances of him scoring when he's not playing kind of limited, but it is what it is. They finished 2-2. We did fall a goal behind after 2 minutes for a goal from Rasmus Højlund, and it was kind of a dodgy defending, to be fair. I know that Poro will get a lot of stick, but it was 2 minutes in, so it is what it is. It then equalised about 10 minutes later. A fantastic goal from 10 minutes later. Well, probably a little bit more than that. From Richarlison, great header from a Poro corner. So played very well. Good little assist for him. Dominated the ball. Dominated. I mean, I've never heard Old Trafford as quiet as it. I mean, it is almost like a library, isn't it? To be fair, we all know how bad the atmosphere is at Old Trafford, but it was just taken aback. I mean, a goal will go up, and they just sit back and they just kind of they're just watching, because we were dominating. That's literally what it was, because we were literally dominating the pitch, and yeah, it is. And it didn't take long until before Richarlison. We had a couple of other opportunities. Romero almost scoring with a header from the corner, so just that crashed off the crossbar. It's just a case of what might have been, because then the 5 minutes before half time, the only time that Marcus Rashford actually shows himself up on the pitch, he scores, and it was a nice little 1-2, but again it was poor defending. I mean, Romero was back. Van der Ven was back from injury. That was his first start since the game against Chelsea, and he was always going to be a little bit ring rusty. And they went in 2-1 at half time, and then second half, literally within the 45 seconds of the restart, we played. It was a lovely bit of football. Werner there, who I know got a bit of stick from a few people, especially from people next to me in the ground. Don't know what they were on, but yeah, they were just willing him to fail, really, and but it was his crisp pass into Bentancur that allowed Bentancur to come in and snatch the equaliser. Brilliant football. Those 2 goals that Man United scored came about from their only 2 efforts on targets. So we were our defence was largely untroubled. But just in case we just couldn't convert our opportunities, and yeah, we had enough chances, really. It was just a case that it's a shame, really. Just a real shame that we couldn't convert the chances. But that's how I finished 2-2, and the video for that will be out fairly soon, hopefully by tomorrow. But also, I mean, it was an okayish result. I would say it's an okayish result for the men's. I always want a result, and which unfortunately we can get it. But the women, on the other hand, fantastic comeback. I mean, you sort of think that the men's side had a good comeback against Manchester United when we were very, very depleted, and our mainstay was taken out of the game before it even began. The women's was even more impressive against Championship side Sheffield United. Yeah. We were literally 2-0. Let me just get that up for them, because I don't think I actually understand it. I don't think I actually believe me. You dominated the game, absolutely dominated it, and yet we found ourselves 2-0 down. I mean, we were a goal down at half time. Their young player, Sophie Hayward, they're scoring after 13 minutes. Yeah, but you know, we had enough chances. We just had enough of the ball, had enough of the play. Just couldn't break them down. Sheffield United were well drilled, and you know exactly what you're going to get with Sheffield United. They then went 2-0 up 6 minutes into the second half. I can't remember how this goal went in now, but I was there thinking, wow, when I saw the highlights, and crazy 2-0 down against the Championship Sheffield United, and then none of us are doing well in the Championship. They're mid-table in the Championship, and then that's when we kicked into gear. It was then the Beth England show, scoring one back with 20 minutes to go, and then with 10 minutes to go, scoring a penalty after, I think it was Ayana was fouled in the penalty area, I think. Didn't take long for the referee to give it, and that was 2-2. And then we just pummeled and pummeled and pummeled. We just literally just did not let up one bit. And then eventually we got our result. We just got the prize in the end when Rosella Ayan went through. I think it was I want to say it was a Beth England pass or a shot. I think I want to say that. And then she just dummied the keeper, and then straight in 3-2. And that was in the 6 minutes of injury time, and through to the next round. The draw has been done, by the way, so it will be a London derby against Charlton Athletic, and I think I'm right in saying that Charlton are a Championship side as well. I'm going to have a quick look there, and they're flying high in the Championship. They've only lost one game, so it is going to be an interesting one there. So hopefully I'll be able to go to that game. I'm looking forward to going to that one. And yeah, it is should be a good one. But well done to the ladies there, coming back from 2 goals down to absolutely decimate, and to yeah, it was brilliant, fantastic performance. African Nations Cup kicked off as well, didn't it? For a couple of our players. Bassuma's Mali took on South Africa. I was just been watching that game, and from what I couldn't really see too much of what Basuma did really well. So he picked up a yellow card. So I guess he's taking in the form of the last month or so into his international team as well. So don't really want to be doing that. But Mali did win 2-0 against South Africa. Really played really well. So. That's quite good. And Sunny as well. The Asian Cup is also going on in during this month. And yes, Sunny didn't get on the score sheet, but he did inspire his team to a 3-1 win over Bahrain. So yeah, South Korea getting off to a winning start in the tournament. So yeah, that's the news as things stand in relation to Spurs and Spurs players. Well, this weekend it is going to be a interesting one, really. The men will be going into a mid-season break. Well, it's decided after the game, really, so they're going to have 12 days off. Then the next game is against Manchester City in the FA Cup, and that's at home. By that time, hopefully, James Maddison should be available. So, looking forward to that one. Looking forward to that. We shall see what happens, really. And then the women's, well, they are going to be playing away against West Ham this coming Sunday. We'll be going to that game. It should be a good one. Looking forward to it. Going to Dagenham's ground. So yeah, we shall see how that one unfolds. So yes, interesting times ahead. The draw against Manchester United in the for the men at Old Trafford means that obviously we cut the gap down to 5 points, but a victory would have seen the gap cut down to 3 before Liverpool play this coming weekend. So I don't want to say right now that the race for the title is done with, but I'm still holding out hope. We shall see what happens. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully I could get the vlog video up and running and uploaded by the end of tomorrow. So we shall see how that one unfolds. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this weekend's or last weekend's games. Really, did you think we could deserve the result against Manchester United? Because I heard what Ten Hag had said, that the 2 goals that we scored were very soft, and that Man United were very unlucky not to win. I'm not quite sure what planet he's on, and I'm not quite sure what game he was watching, but it certainly wasn't what the rest of the 75,000 in that stadium were watching, if the majority of them could be actually honest with it. And the women as well, doing very well to turn around a 2-0 deficit against Sheffield United to go through to the next round of the FA Cup, where we shall be taking on Charlton Athletic. That game will be on the weekend of the 11th of February. So yes, looking forward to that one. Should be good. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. And well, as always, come on you Spurs. And you all take care.